Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I have learned quite a few things about this dungeon and some other topics as well since we've been gone. So, by the way, gotten some level ups done. Lowest level now is Rokro at 102, 103 for Magilu, 104 for Eleanor and Eisen, 105 for Laphicet, and 110 for Velvet. I guess when you play as the character in the post-game dungeon, they just get a ton more experience than everyone else. Anyways, I've been grinding up in this dungeon, and I have learned that it's got a couple of different potential layouts that are random as you go in. They can be different. The little malevolence areas where you have to defeat the malevolence in a certain amount of time, that is always there. But the linking areas between the malevolences and the bosses are different because they can be randomized. You can get a good one, which will give you like a bunch of chests or a bunch of cat souls or something similar, or you can get a bad one, which could be the candle thing where you have to turn on all the candles. There's one where it's you have to geoboard and avoid enemies or else you get sent back to the start if you fight an enemy. There's one where it's literally just so many enemies you cannot dodge them all. And we're about to figure out which one we're going to get here for this next section. We got the candles. Joy. Honestly, what the heck are these monkeys? Honestly, really do not like the candle one. It's the longest of them all because you have to interact with more stuff. It's probably the second worst, actually. The worst is the geoboarding one. Because if you get caught by an enemy, it's just like, oh, well, got caught by an enemy. Time to reset literally everything. You gotta go through the whole geoboard course again without touching an enemy. And there are a lot of enemies, and sometimes they just teleport in front of you, and it sucks. But anyways, I have... Oh, that's the exit. I was about to say, why didn't that turn on when I turned off the candles? It's because that is the exit. Got some Krakens here. Okay. Those mages are probably going to be the most annoying enemies. Don't touch me. Pretty sure there's a candle back there I need to light or unlight. Yep. Was too busy trying to avoid enemies. We're currently in the 5th chamber, I believe. I think there are only supposed to be 6. So we should be able to get through this area, and then we'll be at the 6th chamber. And that will be this after we beat the next boss, then we'll be at the 6th chamber. And the 6th chamber should be the last one, hopefully, maybe. These stupid dark walls, you have to go into them. Okay, that's weird. I guess the geoboard can go through them. I thought that if you walked into those, it teleported you back and you had to restart, but apparently the geoboard can go through it. See what I'm talking about? That's like really annoying. Honestly, I don't want to fight these guys. It's a very, oh my goodness, very irritating because there are a lot of enemies in the post-game dungeon that will just warp in front of you without you having any time to react, and I despise it. But whatever. I completely forgot what I was talking about. All right, all of those are lit, so now I just need to go backwards and turn on all the blue ones. So this candle game isn't actually going to be as hard as some of the other ones. But yeah, we do that, and we should be through the EX dungeon. Another thing, by the way, I've been, as I was doing the dungeon. Yeah, that's a different game entirely. As I was doing the dungeon, I was, looking up stuff to see if there are any tricks or anything. Like, hey, is there any way to make this easier? Because it's, like, horrible, and I hate it. And the general consensus that I found online is, one, the only thing that makes this any easier is the cats. Always make sure you get the cats. Also, someone said the cats get, like, stupidly hidden, like, ridiculously so, in the later chambers, so he listed where they all were. So I might have cheated a tiny bit because I did read the list to see where all the cats are. Because to be honest with you, I don't have the patience to try and hunt down all of the cats in each area. I'd much rather just know where they are and get done with it. But yeah, other than that, they said really the only way to make this dungeon easier is the fact that I'm so sick of enemies teleporting in front of me. The only way to make the dungeon easier is to not do it until after NG+, because this dungeon is so annoying that most people agree it really wasn't meant to be done until after you've done an NG+ of the game. Which I guess is fair, you know, NG+ is there for a reason. Here's the cat right here. Hello. You see how difficult this thing is to spot? Someone told me, like the list I looked at said, as soon as you spawn, turn left, the cat is in a bush. Lo and behold, here it is. I could have spent, like, hours looking for this thing. But anyways, now that we've done that, let's get through this. Dynamite Puncher. You are level 110 with weakness to water. I like that. Are you weak to normal? No, you're just weak to water. Thought I got a... Yeah, I'm getting power hits from my... I thought that move was just normal, that first hit in the water combo. Ah, what do I know? Who cares? Just kill the stupid thing. Get out of here, you stupid meteor hand monkeys. I ain't got time for your shenanigans. I want to be done with this world. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much all I've learned about the EX dungeon. Another thing I've learned, actually, in just my playstyle is I've started spamming Break Soul a lot more. I used to just, like, use Break Soul, get your Break Art, and then use Break Soul again to get back into, another Break Art potential. But I've actually started just using Break Soul to stay Therianized at all times and get moves like Heaven's Claw and whatnot. And I might have found out the secrets to, what do you eat to? That's really weird to see, like, all of the elements on there. Okay. One thing I've learned is that eventually, if you keep doing it like this, dang it, I got hit. What I'm trying to get at is that I've managed to use Velvet's level 3 Mystic Art, and I think I have a bit of a science down for it. It's just really hard to do because basically you just have to constantly get souls as you're fighting. And now that I think about it, actually, it'd probably work a lot easier with, whatever it is I'm thinking of. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. It'd be a lot easier to pull off by using soul bottles. Really? Okay. This is the game we're playing. Thank goodness he was casting Resurrection when he was. Also, thank goodness I hit this stupid monkey. But if you have enough souls to spam it a lot, then it's actually fairly simple to stay in... I don't like your AoE attack. Yeah, I don't like that at all, especially because it inflicts poison. Yep. Yep. The EX dungeon is great, guys. Gotta love it. It's real fun. Really enjoy playing it. Okay, just to freaking use a life bottle already. I'm getting irritated already. I hate this EX dungeon. This EX dungeon is horrible, and I wish it didn't exist. Zestiria's was far better than this, and Zestiria's was nothing fancy. Mainly the timed battles are the big deal. I hate timed battles in this game. They're like, they have no reason to exist. But yeah, I hope to be able to use Velvet's level 4 Mystic Art in this, probably not against these enemies. These enemies are very quickly becoming my least favorite of this area.
No, I can't die here.
Yep. Very, very quickly becoming my least favorite. By the way, the last session hasn't gone up yet. I don't know how much stuff I ended up cutting out there. Can you guys, like, ever hit the enemy in your life? I'm over here fighting one. There's literally only one other. None of you are fighting the one I'm fighting, but this one is still getting all of its arts off continually. This is getting beyond ridiculous. Yeah, I hope to be able to use my... I didn't mean to do that. I meant to break soul. I want to be able to use Velvet's level 4 Mystic Art at some point in the session today, hopefully. Maybe against the boss by using some soul bottles or something. Because it's actually really cool looking, and I very much enjoy it. I also got to see Eleanor's level 3 Mystic Art because the AI did it on her own for some reason. It was the only time I've ever seen the AI use that level 3 Mystic Art. But her level 3 Mystic Art is also awesome, but I highly doubt the AI is going to accidentally use it again. So I wouldn't count on that one. Velvet's, though, I should be able to get off at least once today. I hope. The enemies in this area are so annoying already. They're all so bulky. I hate it. Why are so many, like... They're not even difficult enemies. They're bulky. They live forever. There we go. Alright, where are we going? By the way, we're on Hexen Isle. I thought we were on Hexen Isle earlier, but that was actually Aldina Plains. Only 2 of them. Okay. And 6 minutes to do it. Plenty of time. We'll get this one first, I guess. There are a lot of these stupid thorns around. Holy cow. They have a ton of them around. I did not touch that. I refuse to believe that. This is just an eyeball. But it's weak to normal, so that works for me. And water, so pretty good combination in my books. Helps me out a lot. Die faster, you stupid eyes. I might actually be able to get the level 3 Mystic Art against these things. Well, actually, I think they're all going to die too fast. They're not going to last like 30 seconds. Something I have learned is I don't think the level 3 Mystic Art procs just if you last the 30 seconds. You also have to trigger a break Soul of Velvet's called Nightmare Claw. Because I've counted out the 30 seconds numerous times, but not gotten the level 3 Mystic Art. But almost every time after Velvet uses Nightmare Claw, which she only uses after those 30 seconds run up usually, I'll, like, 90% of the time I'll get the level 3 Mystic Art. I say this having only seen her level 3 Mystic Art like 3 times, because it is still really hard to proc, but whatever. Alright, these enemies are, like, easy. I'm loving this. Finally, something about this dungeon that isn't horribly irritating. That's my soul. The soul belongs to I, and I alone. I did not mean to use Shadow Flow there. I also did not mean to Lunar Surface, but what's done is done. What are these things called? Yeah, I was about to say these are called beard headens, but they're literally eyeballs. Like, they have 0 to do with beards. What's up with that? Get out of here. There we go.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Yes, yes, anyone in your way. All right, thank goodness we got through here really easily. Oh, another thing, by the way, expeditions. I was grinding up levels just before this is why that didn't end until now. Soma Volcano, Commander of the Sea, nice. Soma Volcano is the only place left that I don't have fully complete. I'm missing 1 material from Soma Volcano, and then we're done with it entirely. There should be a boss through here. Oh yeah, that's a boss and a half. Is this the dragon from Tales of Zestiria? Only I think the one in Tales of Zestiria was brown and this one is blue. Fafnir. And squeak to water even though it's blue. Isn't Fafnir the name of the one from Zestiria, I think? Maybe? Don't ever tail attack me again. Oh, perfect time to Mystic Art. He's literally just punching its tail. That is great. I like how this dragon is too big to be on screen. It's like we're only fighting its lower half right now. I can't tilt the camera up enough to I can get its claws in frame. I can't get its head or its wings. That is hilarious. But much like all the other bosses in the post-game dungeon, it appears to be I can't believe I dodged that. I had to focus really hard there, so I had to stop talking. It appears to only be low on defense or low on HP, one or the other. Probably like low. Yeah, low on defense. It takes damage really quickly. I could totally... Oh, I think we stunned it or something there. I could totally get my level... if I use some soul bottles, I could get the level 5 Mystic Art on this, I'm pretty sure. Nope, not Gravity Press. Get that away from me. Accidentally got a bunch of... Oh, that's really easy to dodge. Accidentally got a lot of souls there. All right, let's try this then. I'm going to try my best to get my level 3 Mystic Art to proc as Velvet here. I would very much like it if I could. Dragon, if you could throw out some more, like, of that gravity attack at me, that'd be... Yeah! Give me all the souls that you possibly can. All right, now I'm going to use a soul bottle on myself because I really want this to work. I have 9 of these, and we're almost done with the game. Like, I am glad to use some. As soon as I use a move called Nightmare's Claw, we should have it. Nightmare's Claw, look, there it is, hold L2. It's so awesome, I love that. Yes, I got it. That is such a cool Mystic Art, I love it. It's so good. Really glad I got that to proc. Especially against a boss of all things. This is a pretty bulky dragon. This isn't the end, is it? I thought that there was one more chamber after this. Maybe this is the last chamber, actually, because, like, it'd be a little weird to have another boss after this one. Like, what boss is going to be more impressive than this guy? Actually ran out of souls. It's a little unfortunate, but we're getting a ton of chain damage. Ah, now we're talking. Oh, it's dead. It's as good as dead. Yeah, there we go. So much experience, but I only got 1 level up on someone. A lot of mastery, though. 4 masteries. Nice. Ventide of Guardian and Lance. Allows Eleanor and Magalu to perform a dual mystic art. This might actually be the end because they all got their dual mystic arts now. By the way, I couldn't figure out how to proc the dual mystic arts. I tried that a few times too after I realized I could do Velvet's level 3 mystic art, but I have no idea how to get the dual mystic arts to proc.
We're very grateful for the information about Innominat, Seraph.
I see my message has reached you then. So now you understand, correct? Innominat's suppression of your world is inevitable. To resist would be futile.
Futile this, futile that. How can you be so sure? Are you controlling Innominat?
Yes and no. Allow me to explain. Empyreans and Malakim once resided in the heavenly realm. At the time, they were known as Seraphim.
Malakim and Seraphim are the same thing?
Essentially, Malakim are merely Seraphim who descended from the heavenly realm. And the Prime Lords who ruled over them eventually came to be called Empyreans.
So then, a Malak is one who serves the Empyreans. Got it.
But the real name for them would be Seraphim.
It's only natural that this knowledge has been lost to you. Tens of thousands of years have passed since we left the heavenly realm. Indeed, nearly all Malakim on the surface world are ignorant of the oath made all those years ago upon their ancestors' descent.
Wait! What's this oath you're talking about?
I guess we'll just have to keep going to find out.
Alright then. So we got some nice background on Innominat there. Apparently he's been revived numerous times, but then he like goes back to sleep after a while, so I don't know if Artorias is aware of this, but his fix to the world's problems is apparently only temporary.
I found you, Meow.
I think that's supposed to be my line.
What's my reward? Probably a cat's towel, right?
Again, my line.
Alrighty, here's the cat's towel you've been waiting for, Meow.
I should wrap you in this towel and swing you around for a while.
Alright then, well. Do we have hot spring outfits for everyone now? I think we do, don't we? Got one for Velvet. Laphicet has one, yep. Oh, Eleanor doesn't. Boss clothes. What the heck is this? This changes the battle theme, apparently. That's interesting. I want to know what this different battle theme is. Not a huge fan of the outfit. Yeah, I do have Mogilus. And I know I have Rokuros. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what this battle theme changes. I am definitely giving you 100 cat souls to open up the stupid portal thing. Still got 300 left. That's plenty to work with. This should be the last chamber we're coming up on, I think. Do we get the stupid candle game again? Look at these dragons. Oh, they caught me. Dragoons. Okay, well, you know what? Fair and square. I'll actually fight you because I want to. Level 136. They're the level of Jude and Mila. What the heck? That's not okay. Oh, great. What level is the boss going to be? Well, this is the last one, at least. These things are like, the boss has to be like 150 or lower. I do have all divides, though, so if I have to finally use an all divide for the first time in this playthrough, then I will. Look at all of these souls I'm getting. Dragoons are easy, man. This is freaking easy street. Battle theme hasn't changed, by the way, that I can hear. Maybe it's because I'm in the EX dungeon. The EX dungeon, like, overrides the override. That'd be really dumb. I don't know. I'm just going to change Rokuro back to his color variant. I think is what I'm going to do. Thank you for the stun. What? What? What happened there? I, like, teleported slightly for some reason that I don't understand. These things are armored before dragon? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. There we go. I better get a ton of EXP from this, by the way, with how high level these things are. Oh, you know what? I forgot to move around everyone's mastery stuff. Dang it. I'm going to get a lot of grade from this because I think no one's gone down, and that means more grade. And the high-level enemies. But it's going to be like... No, I mean, it's still going to do a lot. Never mind. Eleanor went down because she sucks. But... So I won't get as much grade. Should still get a good amount, though. Why am I locked onto you over there when this guy was right in front of me? Good job on reviving there, Eisen. It's about time you do something worthwhile. Could you guys die, like, slightly faster? I think you're the last ones. There we go.